Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people in this world that really truly believe they are brilliant, they are smart, and they can outsmart anybody. They really truly believe these things. And none of it is true. I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened starting 2 days ago. There was a guy in a white SUV out in front of my house taking pictures. And my husband actually came home at that same time and caught the guy red handed. Okay. Now, I also saw him, and he doesn't realize he was seen. I have cameras that face the front and the back of my house. So even if you're sitting parked in the street, I can see you. I can see you sitting there. I can see what you're doing. If you get out the car and walk up to the house, or if you just walk across my lawn or up my driveway, I see you. Okay. And not only can I see you and I have the video of you, I can take still shots of you, which I did. Then the following night, some strange guy came and knocked on my door like some wild savage. And I saw him. I took images of him. I took his picture. We took those images and the video and everything up to the police station. And when we did, the cops, around here, the cops are predominantly black. So it's a little different from many of the other townships around us. It's, there's some white officers, but most of the police are mostly black. And they said, they just told us we'll periodically come down your street and tell the night shift cops to just drive down and just make sure everything's okay. So they did that last night. I saw them several times coming down the street on my camera because, I can just log into my phone and I can see them driving down. And one cop actually parked in front of my house and he sat there for 2 hours overnight. And then another cop there's like a cross street. He was over there and he just sat parked. He was far enough back where somebody would not have noticed that it was a cop back there, but he was close enough. If somebody came up, he would have been able to rush up to the house in his, police car. So anyway, sometimes people think you are not smart enough to have these things. And my cameras, ladies and gentlemen, are inside the house. I don't have them outside because I chose to have them inside because I didn't want anybody tampering with the camera or having access to it on the outside of the house. So they're indoors, but facing the front and back. So I can see virtually all around me. I can even see my neighbors' yards, and I can see the street. I can see everything all around me. Okay. So even if you came on foot, you came by car, I can pick your ass up every single time. And I always keep myself logged in to the phone overnight. I have the app where I just log into it and I keep it on. That way I can periodically just look and see what's going on or see, and I can play back too. So let's say I was sleeping when you came up, but I hear you. I can go back and do a playback and I'll be able to see you. So, it's amazing how people just think that you're just sitting around and you're a sitting duck. It's not like that at all. And number two, I want to just give this advice to my people. If you don't have any type of security at your house, get it. Get it. At least get a camera where you can see anybody that's approaching your house. Get that. It's going to be worth your time to have it. And it's not as expensive as you think. It's very inexpensive to have this stuff set up at your house. And you can get the sensors for your doors and your windows, and you can have the cameras. If you can have the camera inside your house, have it inside. That way, nobody can just walk up and tamper with something. Number two, brothers and sisters, don't show your weapons online. That is the biggest mistake I've seen our people do. If you have any kind of weapons at your house, don't brandish that stuff online. You know, these folks already believe we shouldn't be armed. They should be armed, but we shouldn't be armed. They already have that kind of mindset. Don't show them what you have online. That is a big mistake. I've seen many people brandish weapons online, and then the next thing you know, cops are at your house. Not, trying to arrest you or retrieve your weapons. Don't give them that opportunity. Don't let them have that. When you have weapons, just keep that information to yourself. If somebody comes up to your house, let them be surprised. But don't be online, because I've seen this several times on Facebook, but I don't have Facebook anymore. But when I used to be out there, I would see people doing that on Facebook. And I've seen YouTube videos of people doing that, brandishing their weapons and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you got anything, keep that to yourself. Keep it to yourself. It's not worth it coming online and then losing what you spent, because there's a lot of people out here that think we should be sitting ducks. Don't give them that opportunity. You got to understand. I love this meme that I curse of the high IQ. It really is. I think it's more of a hindrance than a help. Last night, this was kind of funny. I was looking at somebody's video, and somebody had posted, somebody with a high IQ posted out on Twitter, the reason why Obama didn't run against Trump is because he was scared. This is why Obama retired. And I'm looking at this and I was like, no, presidents are only allowed to sit for 2 terms. After 2 terms, it's over. They got to move on, and you elect a new president. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, and this person is walking around believing they're smarter than everybody else. And it goes back to what I was saying, y'all. These high IQ people are not our future. We don't need a future of any more high IQ. We need a future of people with real knowledge and real know-how and are prepared to take this earth to the next level. Unfortunately, the people running this planet right now represent the past. This is why they sound like the people of the past. They act like the people of the past. They do things just like their previous generation did. We don't need that. That's not our future. Okay? This is not what you see now. This is not the future, y'all. We don't need any more high IQ people in charge leading into the next generation and the next millennial. We don't need no more high IQ people. We seriously don't. Look at the world. Look at the shape the world is in. It is horrifying what we're seeing out here with high IQ people in charge. No more high IQ people for the future. Okay, that's all I have to say. No more high IQ people for the future, y'all. Well, y'all, that's all I really have to say. But please be aware of your surroundings. And if you see anything odd, make sure you report it. Don't stay silent about this kind of stuff. I'm glad we did say something. And, I'm going to definitely be aware In fact, even more heightened now that I know. And the nice part is when you have your security and your surveillance at your house, the nice part is you don't even have to leave your spot in order to contact the police, or even they'll contact you, whoever, whatever service, and they were like, are you having a problem there? We'll put a call into your local police. And they do it. They will do it. So they can even pick up somebody trying to jimmy your door or jimmy your window, or even if they try to break the window and break the door, that automatically gets picked up. So if you don't have these things, consider getting it, or at least price it and see which one is affordable to you and get it. Seriously. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.